Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
They'll run here on first down. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the play fake, it's Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Play action now for Herbert. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. On target to Dobbins. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Johnston brings it in. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Complete beyond the marker. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Herbert throwing again. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's Herbert once more. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. Hits a seam at the 40. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They kick the running back in motion. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now it's Purdy. On the move, hit it right. Completed to Sutton. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Third and just 2 to go. Now Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play, and the Chargers will have a first. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Herbert from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same. What I do like about that throw, though, He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
So a very early challenge, but a good one. Calls overturns, and that's going to unlock a third challenge for them if it gets to that point later in this game. Catch is made in close. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 36. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? but chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Oh, really good punt here. Fair catch called for and made at the 8-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Raiders' drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 17-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing now, Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now Herbert to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Raider football. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. 1st down throw by Purdy. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made. Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy.
That's caught. Here's Zamir White. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
It's into the hands of White. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Purdy on 1st down. Has it downfield, working the left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun is Purdy. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked by Alohi Gilman. They're out and set, 1st and 10. He keeps it himself. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 2-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
They're on the 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete here to Bowers. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now a give to Guerrero. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 13. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Dobbins gets the 1st and more. And he gets this one down to the 27. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Davis there to grab it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th?
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Motioning left is their running back. incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, Gurindo. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Running back sent in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's all the way to the 5 before going out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it an 18-point game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He picks up 28 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Herbert from the gun. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third down run by Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's brought down for a loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun here. Chased out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. His return starts at the 5. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Hits his running back. He loses the football. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they stop him before. On the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Plowing up the middle. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They snap it to Herbert. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down throw by Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Pearsall on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. To throw again, it's Purdy. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. Purdy on 1st down. Looking for a target. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Back to the air on 2nd, Purdy. And they pick him off again! And The Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they're